In fact, Rosan, I don't think you're late at all. If anything, I'm late. Well, okay, I'm not late. I'm not late. This is actually a reasonable time for me to be starting, considering what I've been up to today. But yes, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Also, we've got something interesting to start off with. Because you see this over here, this is not the PC that you'll be used to seeing. Oh no, this is a very different PC, but we'll come around to that shortly. But yes, hopefully you're doing good, Rosan. Welcome. Hopefully you are doing good. You're not late. Am I programming vibration keyboard so I can have a good time when gaming in bed? I am not programming a vibrating keyboard. No, that is not what is being done today. Sorry to disappoint you. What we are doing today, though, is we are solving a very mundane problem, but we're calling it content. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing today. So. Bit of a story required for this one. We'll probably end up telling it a couple of times. Also, I need to get used to looking left and right. I have to mirror myself today. I like to look over at chat, I need to look that way. Whereas normally I'd be looking this way. If I look this way, this is when I'm looking at my screen. So I've got to mirror things. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to. But yes, so what I'm doing, I'm finally getting over some software issues that I've been dealing with for, oh god, what month is it now? Maybe 6 months. A bit more than 6 months. Some issues that I've been dealing with. I have finally found workaround solutions. The problem is this takes effort. Also, oh shit, I forgot. There's a notebook over here that I need to grab. Bear with. This is gonna have me jerking all over the place. There we go, I got it back. Right, wonderful. Hello Nucleos, good to see you as well. Hopefully you're doing good. Yes. So, first off. This screen that you see behind me, this is not my regular, this is not my regular PC. This is my server PC. This is the PC that I bought back in freaking February. And the PC that I am setting up to use as a server to host games and all kinds of services. That's what it's going to be for, or rather that's what it has been for, and that's what I can use it for. This is a good thing because we've actually got it up and running. I've got my ports all forwarded, I've got the architecture all working as it should be. It is all everything is coming up Millhouse right now, okay? Everything is coming up Millhouse. The problem is that, well, one of the services that I'm wanting to host on the server is a little bit fussy. Also, Rosan, what is server PC? Can you let it run 24/7 like online server? That would be the plan, yeah. That would be the plan. An example of something that I might want to do with it is just host a Minecraft server on it. And then I can have some of my streaming friends and maybe some of the community members also being able to use the server. And it'll just be there. And like, it costs me in terms of internet, but it won't cost me in terms of having to, you know, pay someone to give me a fraction of a server when I can just, you know, have the whole server. And then be able to do all kinds of fun stuff on it. So yeah, that's been really fun. What's the internals? Honestly, it's nothing impressive. Let me just run a DX diag and I will run through them for you. DX diag. You shouldn't be able to see this, but I will, and I'll run through them for you. So yeah, it's nothing fancy. It's a Windows PC. It's going to be using desktop mode, by the way, just to show you how much of a pro I am. Yep, desktop PC. It's a Fujitsu Esprimo E420. This is an old desktop PC that must have been manufactured in, if memory serves, 2013. It's running an Intel Core i3 4160 CPU. at 360 gigahertz, 4 cores. I've upgraded the RAM, so it's running on 16 gigs of RAM, and I've also updated the storage as well, so it's running on an SSD. So it's not by any stretch of the imagination good. But the thing is, it was never designed, or it's 4C4T. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it was never purchased like with the intention of being like fully rolled out per se. It's more designed, or rather, it's more intended so that I can play with it. Basically, it's like a cheap PC. It was a steal when I bought it. Actually, it was like 50 quid. Cores and thread, 4 core 4 thread. Yes, I think so. I think so. So it's not a good computer by any stretch of the imagination, but all things considered, it can run pretty well. Like, I'm fairly confident that I would be able to run multiple Minecraft servers for a handful of users each without too much difficulty. And my home internet's pretty good as well. I mean, like, I can stream and use the server at the same time. So yeah, this has been a project that I've been working on for like most of this year. I say working on for most of this year. It's been on hiatus for most of this year because, my God, I was spending so long trying to get it set up properly. I mean, like, I had it set up properly, but I was being encouraged to think more about security, except it turned out that the security was like a marginal improvement upon what's currently available anyway. So yeah, probably not worth the effort. Anyway, I'm content enough with security, considering what I'm offering and what I'm risking, that I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. So we'll roll with it. But yes, so why are we programming today? One of the reasons we are programming today is that one of the services that I'm wanting to use is a little bit fussy. Because, well, what I've been wanting to do, ideally, would be to get everything set up with a fully qualified domain name, which I have purchased and can use and will be using for these services. So you can, like, you know, instead of typing in a bunch of numbers of my dynamic IP, thank you ISP, and, you know, instead of having to like track updates for what the IP is, you can just type in a nice little address. It's the same thing all the time, and I handle the updating of the IP. It's nice, it's pretty, it's fun. I wanted to do that. And it works for Minecraft. Minecraft's nice and easy. I see you buy a domain for this. Oh yes, we've got a domain for this. We've got a domain for this. I've got it set up and everything. It works for Minecraft already, and I'm happy with that. But I want to do things that aren't Minecraft. I want to do things that aren't Minecraft, and one of these things is a bit more complicated. One of these is actually set up into two different things. I've mentioned it before. One of the projects, was this the project that got me into this? Kind of one of the projects that got me into this whole thing, aside from just generally being interested, was that I wanted to host an Azeroth core server. For those not in the know, it's a server software community made that allows you to host a kind of private World of Warcraft server. Roughly, you can. It's set for Lich King, but I'm pretty sure you can technically use it to allow it to do all of the expansions. So you can do it. Well, not all the expansions. All the expansions up to Lich King. So yeah, make Quake 3 servers again. I don't know. I could potentially look at doing that. That could be a little project for some point. My thought is that I'd maybe do things in terms of like weeks or seasons, or just depending on what people are interested in. I'm planning on using this with friends as well. I'm actually trying to coordinate with some streaming friends to decide on what kind of project we might want to get up to in the next couple of weeks. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway. What I want to do today is I want to figure out what's going on with getting the World of Warcraft server up and running. Because back in like March, April, I was banging my head against this brick wall trying to get it to work using the fully qualified domain name. It's not that it can't work using a fully qualified domain name. It's just that there's very little in the way of clear documentation on how to get it to actually work, which is very frustrating. But last night, I was working with Tank yesterday, who was giving me a bit of an overview of my system and my setup and whether I wanted to make the extra effort to get bits of hardware, doing all sorts, and was very helpful generally. But once I was done talking with Tank, I was like, okay, let's actually get these things set up and running again. Let's get these things set up and running, because I mean, I've been paying for this domain name for like, I don't know, I bought it in February, so it's been, 7 months. And like, I'm pretty sure the only person who's ever used the domain name has been me. So yeah. So I went through it, and I managed to get Minecraft running again. And I thought, you know what, it's been a little while since I tried to get Azeroth Core working too. So I have a little look at Azeroth Core, and I finally figure out how to solve it. Because the way it's set up, there's two servers running at the same time. You've got the authentication server, and then you've got the world server. The authentication server is the one that you log into on the client, and then it points you at all the world servers that are available. So yeah, if you log into like World of Warcraft or whatever, it's like if you log into Minecraft, it's not quite the same as Minecraft, but imagine you log into Minecraft and then you see that there's a big list of all the different servers that you can log into once you've already logged into the game. Slightly like that, but not really. But yeah, what I figured out was when you're telling the authentication server where it can look for the world servers, the world server cannot have its address defined by a fully qualified domain name. By which I mean you can't just put in a nice little address like World of Warcraft at melanie.uk or whatever. You can't just do that, which is very annoying. It has to be the actual public facing IP address of the server. It's oddly specific in that regard. Which is fine. Which is completely fine. I know what my IP is. I can always type it in there. It still means that on the user's end, they can always log in using the domain name in the client. That's completely fine. That's never going to change. But it makes it a hassle for me because I don't want to have to open up the database software every single time my ISP gives me a new IP address. That's just annoying. So instead of doing that, is what we're going to be doing today. Today, what we are doing is we are learning how to use Python to interact with the MySQL database that the World of Warcraft server is running on. Because, well, I've already got a little script that runs in the background that constantly updates the DNS server with what my IP address is. This is so that the fully qualified domain name always points to my PC when I want it to. So I've already got that little script up and running, and that's cool. It's doing a good job there. It makes sure that Cloudflare knows where I am. But yeah, I thought to myself, can I get something to do exactly the same thing just for the authentication server? And so that's what we're looking at doing today. That is specifically what we're looking at doing today, which is lovely. So that's basically what we're going to be doing for the next the next however long it takes. This could take a little while because I'm not used to engaging with servers directly through Python. It's not as if I've never done it before, or rather databases through Python. It's not as if I've never done it before, because the what's it called again? Yeah, the gacha game that I've been making. It actually runs on Mongo database, which is a bit different. Well, it's Mongo Engine. Yeah, it's Mongo Engine, which is a bit different, but at the same time, like, it's still just playing around with the database. So we're going to be doing similar. I understand dynamic IP problems. Oh yeah, I use mobile data to hotspot PC, and every time it's logged in from different location. Yeah. I have to get a code and email and give it to Twitch and other sites to confirm location. Oof, that's rough. That is rough. Yeah. Just extra frustrating when you got to constantly log in. I don't know, there might be a setting that just lets you just say, I travel a lot, don't worry so much about where I log in. But no, it's kind of one of those basic internet security things that they're doing these days. That's a thing. So yes, I've got a little plan. I've got some pseudocode written out, handwritten, for what we're gonna do. For all the steps that I know that I need to take to get this to do what it needs to do, which is going to be fine. And I've also taken the liberty of making sure that we can actually connect to the server before I actually do this stream, just so I'm not footering around like getting my SQL connector installed, like figuring out how to put the password in, and all that jazz. I just want to make sure that I can actually get up and moving when we're actually able to stream. And now that we're streaming, I've got it all plugged in. It's wonderful. So yes, I've gotten around, I've done a little trick to avoid having to, wait, it doesn't show up. Oh, it shows up there, oh fuck. Well, that's fun. Well, anyway, that's fun. Okay, mental note, change that password. Great. Right, anyway, yeah, that's irritating. All that effort. Wait, if I hover over this, does it still show? It still shows! Motherfucker. Oh, that's so annoying. Right, that's fine, we'll just change the password another time. Anyway. Yeah, I'll change the password. So yeah, I've got it all set up here. So if I run this, how do I run this? I just run F5, don't I? Oh yeah, I had to install, what's it called? Visual Studio Code as well, just so that we can actually see me writing the code and the output at the same time. Because, yeah, that's fun. Wait, can I? No, I wanna split side by side. Not you side by side. I wanna have the console side by side. I think the console has to be on the bottom, that's weird. Right, it's fine. Completely fine. So yeah, if I run this now, we can actually see that it does run properly. My SQL connector is running. We import the password. And we can connect to it, and it'll print out, yep, there's a connection to the existing server, which is running in the background, and it's all doing its thing. Fan-dabby-dozy. Now, no. Let's have a look at the next step. So now that connection's there, so we want my SQL, no, sorry, my cursor is my SQL. Wait, hold on, I want to check something very quickly. If I hover over this, does, oh, that's odd. Wait, has the screen been black this entire time? Am I just clever? How clever am I? Yeah, no, the pop-ups do pop up. That's just great. Right, never mind. What I was after was this. Good stuff. Right, yes. So we need to create a cursor. MySQL dot cursor, and now we have a cursor. That's good. And now we want to use it to execute some function. But there's a specific function that I want. I don't want to create the database like this instruction is telling me to do. I want it to do something else. My cursor dot execute order 66. No, not 66. So what we want to do is we want it to edit the database to change Acore auth realm list address to equal whatever IP. So right now we are going to make a little fecky wecky with the realm list. We're gonna change that IP to something useless. We're just gonna set it to a bunch of zeros, and then nothing's ever gonna connect to anything, and it's gonna be sad, but it's also gonna be funny. Like, it'd be funny if it wasn't so sad, basically. So that's doing its thing. And now, what we want is we want to get it to say what we want to say. It executes. Don't make exit blush. Oh dear. Let's see. Azeroth core networking. Right. Where are we here? So yeah. Okay, so I think the command that I want to use is update update realm list set address equals what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this a function. This is gonna be this is just gonna be address up rather not define def address updater. And this is gonna take the address. So the address will be fed to it. All this can get knocked over one. Set address equals, can we make this an F string? I think we can make this an F string. So that'll be the address. Yeah, that should be fine. And then we need to put in where ID lowercase id equals 1. Right, why are you complaining? Because the brace was not closed. I mean, it was, but that's fine. Open bracket was not closed. Was it not? I mean, it looks like it's closed to me. What's he doing? You here? Oh right, it's those, isn't it? Yes. That looks like that'll work. It looks like it'll work. Okay. That's fun. Then if name is main, then we will call address updater, and we will put in an address. Let's make it 123456001. So now what we're doing is we're going to ask it to update the address in the server to whatever this is. This is for testing's purpose. So I'm going to go over to the database. And that's looking all good. There's the refresh button. It's on F5, nice and convenient. Let's run it. And let's see if there's any problems. An error has occurred. MySQL has no database, no attribute cursor. Aha. Interesting. Why do you not have a cursor? You should totally have a cursor. Why do you not have a cursor? Ooh, what type of cake and coffee did you order with this server? It seems confused. It does seem confused. Why are you concerned about this? Like, you should totally have one. Like, we've created the connection to the database. Oh wait, is it my DB? No, my cursor. Oh, right. Okay, no, that's a me typo. My DB. It's my DB.cursor. Right, this is fine. Right, F5. Did it work? Did it work? Okay, it's, oh, my DB is not defined. I mean, it's very clearly defined just here. It's right here. Python, are you feeling okay? Right, my DB is here. My DB.cursor. My DB is defined. Do I just need to get rid of that? No, that's not going to work. Save F5. Oh wait, it's my BD. I just can't type. I just can't type. Okay, it's fine. I'm just dumb. Right, it runs. You have an error in your SQL syntax. Check the manual that corresponds to your MySQL server version. It needs to be... Don't tell me it needs a bracket around it. Yes, it does need to have quotation marks around it. Right, that's fine. So add quotation marks here. Save and run. Run. No database selected. My foot. We totally selected a database, excuse me. Address updater. Oh. I suppose we weren't explicit about which one to connect to. Maybe. Because host is there. No, we say who the host is. The host is localhost, it's root. database is running on 127001. I mean, like, we can be explicit around that if you want. One two seven zero zero one. I mean, if you want me to be explicit about it, I'll be explicit about it. No database selected. No database selected. Database binary 3D plot of D3 plot of course. Right. MySQL new database. I'm typing with my left hand here. Selected. But a database is selected. I don't get it. I suppose we could get it to show databases. Yes. Oh right. Oh right. We missed a prompt. This is fine. Let's see. So how do we do this? My cursor dot use dot execute use a core auth. Maybe that'll work, because that'll tell it what database it wants to use. Potentially. This may be naive, but give it a try. Oh, it ran! It ran! Right, let's check this. Let's check the database now. Okay, it's still showing zeros. If I refresh, it's still showing zeros. Right, wonderful. Why are you still showing zeros? It's a March 2nd. It's a match 2nd day confirmed. Oh, good for you. Dear. Right. Okay. Why is this not working? Update realm list. Set address equal to the address. The address which is this parameter, which is there, where ID equals 1, which I've done. Okay, so Python, MySQL, no database selected. Host, user, password. Ah, right, we define the database down here. So database is a core auth. Possibly. Which is just a string, right? Yep, that looks like it. So then we can just comment that line out, save and run, give it a try. Okay, let's have a look. Refresh. It wouldn't be that simple, would it? It would not be that simple. We'll change this to something a bit easier to work with. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here at all. Fate united by red spring, so romantic. It sounds it. It sounds it. Maybe we'll get this to run at some point, eh? Excuse me, it snuck up on me. Oh dear. Oh, I'm snooting. Oh dear. Apologies, folks. Right, this doesn't have a return value, does it? That can help me see what's going on. Also, hello, Valana. Hopefully you're doing good. We're struggling. Right, yeah, it returns none, so nothing fancy going on there. I wish it would just tell me whether it's working or not. Why aren't you working? Okay. Okay. Let's take this step at a step. Check if database exists. Okay. There's a way to do this. Oh yeah, you can just define what database is in there. Try connecting to the database in there. If the database does not exist, you'll get an error. Okay, so it knows that the database is there. Hello, lurking while working. I'm working while lurking. Hope you're having a good day there, Valana. Hope the lurking goes well. If the code could tell you if it's working, everyone could become a programmist. This is true. Creating a table, I don't want to. Oh, hello. We can just tell it to show tables. Right, yeah, let's take this step by step. Let's go a little bit slower. My cursor dot execute show tables. So show the tables in acore auth. The tables in acore auth should be from account through uptime. Print X for X in my cursor. So that should then have a list of all the tables that are in the database. If we run it, there we go. So you can see here, the database does exist and it is looking at it. We can see it's got account, account access, account banned, account muted, auto broadcast, build info, IP banned, logs, IP actions, MOTD, message of the day, Realm characters, realm list. This is the one that we are interested in. Secret digest, updates. Updates include uptime. So we are looking at the database. We can confirm this. We are looking at the database. We're not insane. This is good. This is good. Oh, so execute. You and this nun all at the same table now. I get it. Where did the nun come from? Or was that just like the me saying none, as in 0? What even is this thing? I briefly mentioned it at the top of the stream, but people may not have been there for it. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to program an auto updater for where my IP address is for the world server for an Azeroth core server. It's kind of funny. It needs to be my public IP, and that changes constantly. So I want to automate that so I don't have to like explain why the server goes down randomly every couple of days. I would rather have it just updating itself automatically. That would be nice. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to build here. We're getting there though. We're getting there. Right. If it already exists, alter table, you say. Alter table. Create a column with a unique key for each record. I don't want to insert a row, I want to edit. Altair table, I guess that's where the nun came from. Oh dear. Select from a table. It all connects now apparently, so. Selecting columns, no. Fetch one, no. Select the filter. Select all from customers where address is partly no. Wildcards, no. Prevent SQL injection, very nice. Sort the result. I don't want, I just want to edit the data. That's delete record. Prevent injection. Delete a table. No, I don't want to delete. I want to update. There we go. Update. Ah, there we go. Update whatever. Set whatever address. Update. Update customer. Set address equal to that. Where address equals that. Okay. Maybe it doesn't like the F string. Maybe it doesn't like the F string. I don't see why that would be a problem though. I don't see why that would be a problem. Nope, still not updated. Or does this now have dibs? Is that the problem? Is the problem that because I've already got something connected, it won't accept another connection? I mean, it's connecting. It is connecting, so it can't. It can't not be connecting. Don't want to join. MongoDB I'm using. Well, for something else. That's for the gacha game. This is all useful to know though. Like, I'm amazed. Like, this has been one of the fun things actually. Like, one of the reasons why I was able to do so much with... Well, actually, no, tell a lie. I picked up playing around with Azeroth Core after building the database for the gacha game. But like, having played around a little bit with the database for Azeroth Core has made it a little bit easier to know what I'm doing when it comes to databases. I'm not good at databases. It was always something that I never got around to doing. Right, I don't see it. I'm not seeing it. Database cannot call debs yet. Sounds right. Like, yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just sanity checking myself at this point. I'm just like, what? MySQL update. Everything's there. We've got the cursor. Then we've got the XQL instructions. Have I just like mistyped something? Should ID be a string? Is that the problem? I don't think the F string's causing a problem. I don't think so. Might be able to get rid of the semicolon though. Try running it. Doesn't seem to be complaining. But it's still not updating. Why isn't it updating? What's this? So this, if I'm not mistaken, should show me what's in Realm List. And I'll laugh if it says that it's actually updated when it hasn't. Did I make an error? Oh, I made an error. Probably just that. No, error's still there. Why? I have no clue. Maybe I do need to have the limit. Limit 1000. Nope, it still thinks there's an error. I'm so confused. I am so confused. Okay, well, this is fine. I did expect it to be annoying. I just didn't quite expect it to be this annoying. Honestly, though, part of me was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna be done in no time. We're gonna be done in no time. Oh, we need to call commit. We need to commit the update. Right, okay, this is fine. We don't need that. Ignore it. Doesn't matter. Superfluous to our needs. As is that. We also don't need to have the assignment to X. What we do need is my database dot commit. There we go. No coding is ever quick, it's true. And if we run now, I check the server. Yep. We've done it! We've done it! Oh, this is good, this is good, this is good, this is good, 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 good. You can't see it, but it's done. I'm so happy. Let's turn it to something dumb. Oh, this feels like heaven right here. I could get used to this. This is why I program. You know, this is why. This is why I'm programming. Let's see. We'll have the address be 420.69.0.1 can be what the address goes to. We run this. It updates. I check the client. Not the client, I check the server, and yes, it's updated to 420.69.01. It works. It works. Oh my god, this is the best thing in my life. Okay, so this is good. This is very good. No. I should really close those. I don't need those. Close those. Right. So that gives me what I need. This is good. So now I'm not going to be able to do this on you guys' side. This is something that I just need to implement on my side. I need to make a change to the DNS updater script that I've been using so far, which is completely fine and dandy. Open this. No, don't run it. I just want to edit it. Edit with idle, because why not? And now we want to import MySQL address updater, or rather maybe from MySQL address updater import address updater. That should be good. Now we scroll down to where check and update DNS. Public IP is that. Let's see. Yeah, so so it checks to see if something's different and then it does it. Okay. Let's make a little change. This is completely fine. I'm happy with how it works. I just want to have it do like a sanity check rather than changing anything. So we're on update table. We want to do get data. Right, okay. So let's figure this out, because this is actually going to be very useful to me. Well, I'm going to say it's going to be very useful to me. Select from Akoroth, realm list, limit whatever. If I could spell, that would be even better. Result equals my cursor dot fetch all. What other fetch options are there? Fetch all, many, one, warnings. Fetch one. Because there's only ever going to be one currently. Well, we'll do fetch all, why not? There's only going to be one anyway, so it's fine. That's going to be the result. That gets the row. Ooh. So I've got... So we're selecting everything from the database core auth, the table realm list, no, it's from database Acore auth. We get rid of this Acore auth because that's fine, because that's already been covered over here. We look at realm list, which is a specific table within it. And then we want to get address as well, also wrong quotation marks. Update realm list, set address equals address, whatever, right, that's fine. We can remove that limit, that's unnecessary. It doesn't seem to like that, that's because we don't have a quotation mark there. My cursor fetch. Is there just a fetch? Just a fetch all, that's fine, whatever. Print the result. And we've got an error. That's irritating. Rather irritating. Well, fetch all fetches all rows from the last executed statement. To only select some of the columns, use select. Ah. Select whatever from whatever. From table. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Select realm list. No, select address from realm list. That's what we're after here. So yeah, we're just selecting address from realm list. We'll also take ID because why not? We do ask about that otherwise as well. But ID address from realm list, then we do the fetch all, then we print the result. Except we're going to do print X for X in result. Give that a shot. And there's still an error. Why? Is it because these have quotation marks when they shouldn't? Maybe these have quotation marks when they shouldn't. That might be where the error is coming from. Okay, seems to have behaved that time. Did we get anything? Yep. 1246901. Lovely. Okay. Okay. So in that case, if result 1 is not equal to address, then it'll do all this. So basically this returns this little line here. If this entry here is not equal to the current address, then it'll update the address. So it checks what the address is. If the address is the same, it says, okay, that's fine, I don't care. If the address is different, then it'll update the address. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm very, very happy with life right now. Like, not quite as satisfied as where I was like a few minutes ago, but still. It'll do. It'll very much do. Right, we'll get rid of that too, because we don't need to do all these prints. Prints are unnecessary. I think we might update, we might have a little printout over here. Logger. Where's logger defined over here? Logger equals create logger, so that's just a thing. Yeah, so here we'll just do print it's not a DNS record, so auth server IP, not auth server, world server. Cause the auth server, we've already discussed, doesn't change. What if we take another thing as well? Yeah, we'll take name as well. ID, name, address from realm list. That'll then be result 2. This will be result 1. Let's not have record type, let's have address. Lovely. Also, what are you linked to, my friend? Why are you unhappy? Because you weren't closed. Right, that's fine. There we go. We'll do a little try to do this. Except print. Get some inspiration. Failed to connect to database. Yes, address can be a good one and an ugly one, but I'm happy finally found quality address. Oh, Rosanne, your humor is unmatched. Please do not use IP in front of the server, just ask where's the bathroom. Ah, your pun game is too strong. Dear. Right. And then we'll add a little return here. Add a little return there. And then more inspiration. Grab this. Right. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. If this actually works, I'm gonna be so happy. It's not even funny. Right, okay, so now. We've got the address updater. It's got username, password, the host address, which is just on localhost. It tries to make a connection. If it fails, then it says as much. Then it creates the cursor. It tries to execute the instruction to get the details. and returns the result. Checks to see if the address matches the address that is being suggested. If it isn't, then it'll set the address to the new address and commit it. And then it'll say as much. Otherwise, actually, we don't need the return here. That's completely fine. Otherwise, it'll just say that the IP addresses are the same, no update needed. And that is exactly what I wanted to do, and no more. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Very happy about this. Right, and now I can make sure that it actually works on this side as well. So. Check and update DNS. Schedule every 5 minutes. Check and update DNS.run. That's fine. And then I will sneak a little section in here. This is gonna say function to update to check and update world server IP. We just call address updater public IP. And that should work, right? I think that should work. I think this should work. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, the server's now running. The IP address is currently set to 420.69. And I would like to see if it actually changes now. Also, oh good, it's frozen, lovely. No, I don't want it to be minimized. I just wanted to start the DNS checker. Right, DNS checker. It's complaining because of a missing parenthesis. That is just... Is that not just the done thing? Is that not just the done thing? Right. Pin you. I pin you? I can't pin you, that is so annoying. Right. Freaking... Where is it? Said it was on line 90. Somewhere around here. Where is it? That should be fine, shouldn't it? Closing parenthesis does not match opening parenthesis on line 81. Line 81? You didn't open on line 81. You opened there. On line 40. Oh, right, that's just a me problem. I just deleted some lines that shouldn't have been deleted. That's fine. Right, run DNS. Traceback. Address updater is not defined. Yes, I did forget to type that properly, didn't I? I'm so bad. I'm so bad at programming. I'm so bad at programming, but it's nearly working, god damn it. Right, freaking hell. Right. Please. Please work. List index out of range? How is the list index out of range? There are 3 entries. There are 3 entries to the list. What's going on? Right. Why is this not working? Right, if I run it... Oh. Well, that's odd. It is saying the list index is out of range. Well, that's odd. I mean, results should have 3 entries. It should have 1, 2, 3. Print result. Yeah, 1, Murloc Core, which is the name of the server, by the way. That's 0, 1, 2. Result 2. Oh, but it's bracketed itself. It's a list containing tuples. So in that case, if we bracket that up, that should work now, right? Yeah, it just passes the problem further down. More index errors, right, that's fine. In which case, we just need to copy this and pop that in there. And pop that in there. That should be us now. Boop, 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 boop. Yep, and then it says as well, IP addresses are the same for Murloc Core, no update needed. Fan, flipping, dabby, flipping, dozy. Now, if you don't mind. Wait, what happens if I shrink this? How does that look over there? Oh, it says the same. That's fun. Wait, actually, does the orientation change or? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that's fun. I like that a bit. Okay, that's cool. Right, you guys can still look at that, and it looks so pretty. Close that. Start the DNS. Murloc Core. World server IP updated successfully. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so happy. It works. 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 Oh wait, I froze. Yes, I did freeze. Yes, my pop filter covered the camera. Wonderful. It works. It actually works. This is great. Oh, this is so good. Oh, if I could just run it. I just run it and it says it's fine. Oh. And because we've already got the DNS updater running on a 5-minute schedule, this will just do its thing every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes it'll just go, is the IP address okay? And then it'll update it for me. Man, I'm so happy. Oh, I miss this. Oh, I miss this feeling. like this is something that's so minor that like no one's going to appreciate this. Like at all. No one's going to appreciate that this works this way. It just slinks away into the background and nobody notices anything about it. But like that's the ideal. Is that it's completely hidden, that nobody should notice it, that it's completely seamless. Like the worst thing that people are going to experience if they're playing on the Azeroth core server is going to be, oh, we got disconnected. They're just like, we got disconnected, but I just tried to log back in again and it was fine. I'm like, yeah, IP address just changed, don't worry about it. But like, even the odds of that happening are negligible. Like, this is literally just there on the off chance that my ISP changes the address. Or like the thing that I run just to make sure that the addresses update automatically. Like, you know, something like today. Excuse me. Where I don't, or like yesterday rather, where I haven't, like I've not ran the thing for months. And so, because I've not ran it for months, it's not updated in months, which means that everything needs to be updated. Like, that's the only time that it's going to be convenient, basically. That's the only time it's going to do anything that matters. And it just works in the background. I'm just so happy. Like, this just makes my life so much easier. This makes my life so much easier. I've learned a little bit about doing SQL on a server beyond using just like a browser tool that I'm used to using, beyond the functions that I've already been able to use. Oh, this is just lovely. This is just lovely. Okay, well, I think that's actually what I had planned for today done. I say planned as if I was like, yes, this shall be the perfect thing to add to my schedule. But yeah, it's done and it works and it's completely automated and it's just so satisfying. You now have a skill you can use to help others. Well, that's the dream right there. That is the dream right there. Yeah. Okay. So I suppose before I'm not done. Well, I mean, I might be finishing shortly. We'll maybe just have a little bit of chat before I wrap up for the day. But this has been really good. Like, this is like the most programming that I've done for months at this point. Like, I had one good day like a month ago where I managed to do a little bit of programming on the gacha game, and then I just like made no progress since then. And yesterday I managed to figure out a bunch of stuff with getting my server up and running, getting everything connected, getting the bloody connections all running. So that was good. And then today I've actually been able to do to solve a challenge that I was having. And this same problem has been hanging over my head for most of this year. Like, I mean, to be fair, this problem wouldn't exist if for some reason the server was willing to just accept having a dynamic IP. But since then, I've literally looked at the same advice that I looked at months ago. The advice that said, oh, it can't have a domain name. Like, it has to be public IP. And I actually read that and understood it and went, oh, right. So I can't have a domain name in this place. It has to be the IP. Which, if you ask me, is a bit frustrating. I would like it if it wasn't that. I feel like that would be better. But, I mean, if that's the limitation, and no one's been able to point me to a better solution, then I suppose this workaround is more than good enough. So I'm happy. I'm very happy. So yeah, and just being able to make some more progress on this kind of thing has been lovely. It's been really good. It's been really good. So yeah. I suppose I've opened this suggestion to my streaming friends, but I suppose I ought to ask kinda you guys as well, because there are many things that I can do with the server now. Now that it's set up, now that it's working, now that I can do things. There are a bunch of games that I want to host on it, not least of which being my gacha game. Let's not forget that the gacha game exists. But yeah, aside from, I know Quake was mentioned earlier on, Rosan. Does anybody have any requests or suggestions for games that I might host on the server that the community at large could take advantage of? Do we have any suggestions in there? I expect we will have. Let's see. So we will have requests. Community game server hosting requests. Here we go. So I did see Quake 3. An interesting bias right there, I have to say. Minecraft's probably a given. Minecraft could probably be done. I've been talking about World of Warcraft. Little WoW server, testing server officially. A testing server. I guess most active viewers are on Discord, and this server can give them a blast from the past for games that are now abandonware, and even Steam won't support them. That could potentially be done. Could potentially be done. I mean, it's the kind of thing where, to an extent, I would want to be particularly interested and passionate about that myself. But I've got no problem just, like, you know, if people are interested in them. Absolutely. Let's just make a weekend of it, or a week of it, or something. Because I do think that I might be able to actually host multiple games at the same time. I've done testing. I've done some, okay, not extensive testing, but I've done some testing. And I know for a fact that I can have the Minecraft server and the World of Warcraft server running at the same time. I know for a fact. So, I mean, I don't know. One thing that I would like to do is do a stress test. I would like to do a stress test and just see how many people can, like, log on to a Minecraft server at the same time before they start reporting, oh, there's lag. Oh, Mel, you've done this crap. Oh, Mel, you need more resources. I want to know how long it'll take before that happens. That'd be good. So maybe. Anyway, games that I know I can host. I mean, Quake is apparently an option. Minecraft, World of Warcraft are basically givens. A lot of talk about Pal World. Pal World's been one that's been floated a little bit. I guess you can ask them what the games they grew up playing online in a poll and go from there. Old games only need like half a gig of RAM at most. This is true. This is true. We've definitely got more than enough RAM to handle multiple games easily. And honestly, it's not as if I'm expecting to have like 100 people logging on at once. If I did, I'd be astonished, but I don't see that happening. There has been talk about, what's it called? Satisfactory. I've had several people suggesting I play Satisfactory. Sid's been suggesting it. I think, who else has suggested it? There's several people on the Discord were suggesting that I play Satisfactory lately. I made notes of how many people made the suggestion, but I didn't make notes of who the suggestions were coming from. Who was it? Who was it? Tank did. Sid did. Araxis did. Yes. Yes. But there are other things I want to host as well, or rather, I say I want to host, that I could easily host as well. Like something that I did, I want to say like 2 years ago now actually, was I set up a Morrowind multiplayer server. And that was actually really fun. We had like a little wander along the Ascadian coast. Checked out Balmora. Died a few times. We found a Bone Walker and died. That was fun. Yeah, a little Morrowind multiplayer server too. That could be fun. I mean, I don't know. But I mean, I suppose the good thing is, if they really do cost so little in terms of Morrowind has been ages. Oh, Rosan, if Morrowind has been a long time for you, I have news for you. Did you know that you can actually play Morrowind multiplayer in VR? If you have a VR headset, you can play Morrowind multiplayer in VR. Yeah. It's so good. Actually, it's so good. I did like one stream, I got sick. Honestly, I died in the first dungeon. Oh dear. No, like you know how in Morrowind you've got to kind of do that stutter step. You're like, you move forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards, like duck in and out of range. Yeah, that's really, really janky to do in VR. Like, it's really janky to do in VR. It's really janky. But it can be done. It can be done. You can play Morrowind in VR with multiplayer. And I'm fairly sure I can get it to work using DNS as well. So no more just telling everyone what my IP is. I mean, not that they can't just, look it up through it anyway, but keeps it simpler. But yeah, no, OpenMW is amazing. OpenMW letting you play Morrowind multiplayer is so good. But yeah, what I was saying as well is, considering I can run multiple of these things at the same time without too much difficulty, like, I'm pretty sure that I'd be able to have like multiple of these games running at once. So if everyone was just like, oh yeah, this month we're going to be playing the Minecraft server, so I've got the Minecraft server running in the background and there's like, I don't know, 4 people online at any one time or something like that, I could absolutely just have like another game running at the same time that people can just log in on, and like that would be completely fine. So I could very easily just have Morrowind running, World of Warcraft running, and then also have the Minecraft server running at the same time. It's so satisfying. I'm just, I'm just so happy that I've got this up and running again. Like, really. Feels good. I remember someone ported Arx Fatalis in VR. That game you had to draw spells on screen since 2002. Ooh, that's interesting. That's rather interesting. Yeah, I think one of the times I was trying to play Skyrim VR had a feature like that, but I couldn't get it to work very well. Mostly because I was bad more than anything else. But yeah. Ah, dear. Anyway. As I say, if people do have suggestions for the kind of games or the kind of services that I could host, definitely do let me know, because I will have a little look into them. I will have a little look into what was it? Quake 3? Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. Yeah, I'll have a little look into Quake, and then yeah, we'll see what else we can do. I don't know exactly when we're going to be rolling it out as like community mode. I think I'll do like a relatively smaller scale test first, by which I mean rope some of my streamer friends into checking things out first. But at long last, seriously, I've had this plan in place for I don't even remember how long. I have been wanting just to have services available and like games and perks available for community members to be able to play and have fun with and enjoy, and just rope people into the weird obsessions that I've picked up as often as I have. So yeah, if you're not already, get in the Discord, because that's where more information is going to be coming from. I know most people here are on the Discord, but we never do know. Join the Discord. Announcements will be coming there at some point as and when community servers are established, set up. If I want to get people together for testing, then we can do that. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for me today. So yeah, this has been really fun. This is something that I think this has been like the ideal kind of programming stream, honestly, and it's been like a good way to come back to programming. Like, I was learning something new, yes, but it was also something relatively like it was like a SMART goal, you know? It was very specific, measurable, action oriented. I always forget what the ER stands for, and time bound. And just the improvement that it's actually made to just to my life, really. To my life is wonderful. I feel really good about it. So yeah, no. Massive thank you everyone for coming along today, whether you've been here from the start, whether you came along partway through. I really do appreciate it. It's been fun. It has been fun. This will have been a rather short stream, notably for me. Not even 2 hours long. But as I say, I think this is a good one. We've made some good progress. All's well that ends well, indeed. But yeah, significant hurdle overcome, and significant improvement in quality has been reached. So I'm very happy. Anyway, as I say, more information on being able to actually play on the servers to come as soon as I have more information. But we'll see how things go. I don't know. I'm just looking forward to making a thing of it. I'm really looking forward to making a thing of it. Anyway, if you don't mind, I'm just going to celebrate having my freaking World of Warcraft server up and running by literally just doing nothing but playing the World of Warcraft server solo. Actually, no, let's try not to do that. Anyway, with that all having been said, I've been Mel. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming along. And I will look forward to seeing you all again very soon. I don't know if I'll stream again tomorrow. I might do. Maybe I'll feel like a game. Maybe I'll come up with some new programming thing I need to do tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll feel like programming. Maybe I'll feel like something tomorrow. Feeling that, we'll do something probably Thursday, maybe Friday. One of the two. The hit MMORPG World of Warcraft, indeed. But yeah, so next stream should be either Thursday or Friday. Ooh. And I did make the announcement in the server and also on Twitter, I think. Actually, did I make it on the announcement on Discord? Oh, I did make the announcement on Discord. Yeah, I'm going to be taking part in another run of the Wet Runner RPG by Etin64 over on their channel on what's it called? On Twitch. So yeah, look forward to that. That's going to be this Saturday. It's going to be starting at I think 10 a.m. UTC +0. I'll confirm the exact time later, but it's on Discord anyway. Anyway, before the sad comes along, take care all, be good to yourselves, and I'll see you all again very, very soon indeed. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye. And Abby Dozy. Now this is a good programming stream. I'm very happy now. Very happy. Yeah, thanks for coming. Rosan, TV, Nucleos, Balana. Anyone else has been floating about. You're very much appreciated. Right. Who can we drop a raid on before the sad comes? Let's see. Who's streaming? Who's live? Someone's playing Godot. Who am I following? Who's live? Anybody? Read Chibi. I might like to read Chibi. Oh, are there any Pokemon themed multiplayer games that I could host? I mean, you know, aside from Pal World. Aside from Pal World, yeah, let's read Chibi. We're raiding Chibi. But yeah, there must be a Pokemon themed RPG I can host. I did have a little look at, remember a while ago I streamed Pokewilds? It's that game in the second gen engine. Yeah, it's not actually had an update in nearly a year now. Like one little security update in February and nothing since then. Oof. But yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice if we could play something Pokemon-y. Pokemon's fun. Anyway, take it easy, y'all. Matane.